What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of BWT. I'm your host, Teddy. Today, we are going to talk about the series between the Yankees and the Tigers, and then I will go over some members that should be um, announced for the AL Cy Young and the NL Cy Young. But before we get into that, make sure you are liking this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you comment down below. And make sure you're tuning into all other shows of the Refuse to Lose network. We've got the main show, Refuse to Lose, with Dave, Tomo, and Joe. And then we've got CTC, Carl Talking College, and we've got FFC with Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. We have 3 tiers of memberships. There's Pro, All-Star, and Superstar. Each level comes with different perks. So click the link down below and become a member of the Refuse to Lose network. So let's get into game 1. In the bottom of the first, DJ LeMahieu continues to stay red hot with a solo home run. It's 15th of the year to go up 1-0. And then Miguel Cabrera ties up the game in the top of the 6th inning with an RBI single. And in the bottom of the 6th, Giancarlo Stanton has a 2-run home run for his 22nd on the season to go up 3-1. That home run was number 400 for Giancarlo Stanton. It only took him 1,521 games. Great career so far. Definitely has a case for the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying that he should be in as of right now, but there's not many guys that have been a part of the 400 club that haven't been in the Hall of Fame. So, and he's still got some time. So he could possibly be in the 500 home run club before his career ends. And then in the bottom of the 8th, we got Gleyber Torres hitting a 2-run double to make the score 5-1, which was the final score. Yankees win. Another Cole victory. He goes 13-4 on the season with a 2.90 ERA. And the losing pitcher was Joey Wentz. He's 2-11 with a 6.65 ERA. I'm sorry, Carl, but that's not the matchup that you want. Cole versus Wentz, that is not ideal. Yankees take care of business game 1. They win the season series against these guys. They get me a T-shirt. It's on the way. Carl, appreciate you, my boy. And then we get into game 2 of the series. In the top of the first, Kelly Carpenter has an RBI single to go up 1-0. Tigers are up. And in the bottom of the second, DJ LeMahieu hits an RBI single to make the score 1-1. And Jason Dominguez, the Martian. If you don't know, you should know. He hits his first home run in Yankee Stadium, 3rd of his career, 3 in 5 games. We go up 2-1, and also in the bottom of the 3rd, Oswaldo Peraza hits an RBI double to make the score 3-1. The bottom of the 4th, Gleyber Torres hits an RBI single to go up 4-1. And in the top of the 7th, Andy Ibanez hits an RBI single to make the score 4-2. And Parker Meadows hits a sac fly to make it 4-3. And that's as close as the Tigers got because the Yankees pitching was able to hold them at 3 while we stayed at 4. That was the final score of the game. The winning pitcher was Clark Schmidt. He's 9-8 on the season with a 4.54 ERA. And the losing pitcher was Bo Bo Brisk. He's 1-3 on the season with a 4.62 ERA. And Clay Holmes was able to come in and get the save for his 18th of the season with a 3.11 ERA. And the Yankees again go for a sweep against the Tigers, but this time it just it wasn't as close as the last series where we had them going into the top of the ninth. We were tied up. We had opportunities to win that game, but then in the bottom of the 10th, Gleyber Torres ended up throwing away a routine double play ball to end the inning, get them out and go on to another inning, but threw the ball away, run scores, and they walked off on us. And it seems like that was a theme that the Tigers just don't want to get swept, um, which is always a good thing. But in the top of the first, second hitter of the game, Spencer Torkelson hits a 2-run home run. His 26th of the season. Yankees go up 2-0. In the bottom of the second, Gleyber Torres cuts that deficit in half with a solo home run. His 25th of the season to make the score 2-1. In the top of the third, Matt Vierling hits an RBI double to go up 3-1. And also in the top of the third, Andy Ibanez hits a sac fly to go up 4-1. And then in the top of the fourth, Tyler Nevin, an RBI double to make it 5-1. Matt Vierling again with an RBI single this time to make it 6-1. And Spencer Torkelson hits another home run. This time, another 2-run home run. Makes the score 8-1. And in the bottom of the fourth, Everson Pereira hits a 2-run double to make the score 8-3. And in the top of the eighth, Andy Ibanez hits a 2-run home run to make the score 10-3. That was his 10th home run of the season. Spencer Torkelson has 27 on the season. So he's having a good year power wise. I know he missed some time due to injury, but he is a bat that the Tigers should definitely feel confident in the later years of his career. The winning pitcher was Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 11-7 with a 3.18 ERA. He's accustomed to throwing in Yankee Stadium because he used to play for the Red Sox, so he's been a part of the rivalry. So pitching in New York can be a big task for certain people, but it wasn't for him because he's done it before. And Carlos Rodon, I don't know what is going on with that man, but he needs to do whatever Sevy did, right? Whatever Sevy did before his last two starts, he needs to get on that regimen, whether it's like eating something different, working out more, or something, but working with the pitching coach a little more. He needs to figure it out because we spent a lot of money on him in free agency, and for him to come out and be 2-5 with a 6.6 ERA, it just makes it look like a really bad signing. Again, that's on Cashman. But some people just aren't cut to play in New York. And it sucks that we have to spend as much money as we did on him to find out if he can pitch in New York. Because last year for the Giants, he pitched great. He was a Cy Young candidate. So I mean, I don't know what happened. People, like I said, people just aren't meant to pitch in New York, and it's looking like Carlos Rodon is one of those people. So he needs to figure it out, mentally, physically, just figure it out, bro. Because I'm tired of watching you pitch, and like you just suck sometimes, dude. It's bad. Like it's really, really bad, bro. You cannot go out there making as much money as you do and just pitch the way that you pitch. Such crappy performances. Like you only pitched maybe 3 innings today, and you got lit up. You pitched 3.2 innings today. That means you only pitched 3 innings, and then you only got to 2 outs in the fourth inning, right? And you let up 7 runs, my guy. Like what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Figure it out, bro. Um, we there's still hope for this team. There's still hope for this team, and we're gonna need you to step up. Because if you don't, that's an L that we can put next to your name almost every time, and we can't afford that right now, right? Our elimination number, I believe, is 7 right now. So if we lose 7 games and the Orioles continue to win, that's gonna knock us out. We don't need that right now, man. We don't need that. All right. We've got a series coming up against the Brewers this weekend. We've got Old Timers Day coming up. Jeter's gonna be in the house. So I expect the team to be playing with with a great energy this weekend because it's always fun having Old Timers Day, having all the old Yankees from past time come back, play in a game, and be in the in the stadium, give us that winning culture, like oh man, we got greats like Derek Jeter is going to be there for the first time. We got Alfonso Soriano, we got Bernie Williams, we got Jorge Posada, we got Andy Pettit, like we got Mariano Rivera, and there's so many more, right? I'm just naming some of the guys that I watched because I know the whole thing about Yankee fans is, oh, you didn't. I don't care. I really don't care. All right. Now that that's all done, let's get into some Cy Young candidates. We've got Garrett Cole from the Yankees. He's 13-4 with a 2.9 ERA. Luis Castillo is 11-7 from the Mariners with a 3.19 ERA. We got Sonny Gray from the Twins. He is 7-6 with a 2.98 ERA. Got Kevin Gausman from the Blue Jays. He's 10-8 with a 3.39 ERA. And Framber Valdez from the Astros. He's 11-9 with a 3.30 ERA. In the AL, I think it's going to be Cole, man. He's been dominant. He's been dominant throughout his starts. He's only had one complete game, but nowadays, who throws complete games anymore? With these guys uptick in velocity, constantly throwing over 95, closer to 100 miles per hour, from pitch one till pitch 100, because some of these guys go 100 pitches now. It used to be to where guys would throw 130, 140 pitches, and it would be fine, you know. But now, but they weren't throwing the 95 to 100 miles per hour, so that's the difference there. Um, but yeah, I think Garrett Cole is going to win this award for the American League. He's been pitching great all season. I've been keeping track of him, and I think he deserves it. It's a shame that some of his starts, the Yankees just couldn't get any offense going. So he should have a couple more wins. I'd say like 2 to 3 more wins. But hey, what can you do but go out there and continue to be dominant? Give your team a chance to win, even if they're not giving you run support. You always got to make sure you're giving your team a chance to win. And Garrett Cole, we call it Cole Day. He gives us that opportunity to win every fifth day, and there's nobody better in my eyes in the American League. So I'm gonna go with Garrett Cole. And then for the National League, we've got Blake Snell from the Padres. He's 12-9 with a 2.50 ERA. We got Justin Steele, which is a sneaky candidate right now. He is 16-3 with a 2.55 ERA. I did not expect this man to go out there and pitch the way he's been pitching. Um, I had the opportunity to watch his last start, and man, was that dude dominant. He was high in pitch count. He got done with one batter. He looked over at David Ross, his manager, and it looked like David Ross was gonna come out, walk up the steps, and take him out of the game. He looked at him. He said, "No, I'm good," and continued to shove. And he struck out the last two hitters of that inning and just walked out like a complete boss. And if you play MLB, this is why it's so shocking, because he's not that good, but he's been pitching lights out, pitching lights out. And then you have Spencer Strider from the Atlanta Braves. He's 16-5 with a 3.83 ERA. He's been having a great year. It's just sometimes he just gets touched up for like 8, 9 runs. So that's that. Then you got Zach Gallen from the Diamondbacks. He's 14-7 with a 3.48 ERA. He was pulled from one of his, I think it was 2 starts ago. He was pulled after just some tightness in his backside. After pitching dominant baseball. He threw like 7 innings. He had 10 Ks at the time, and he was just mad at himself for not being able to continue to compete and give his team a chance to win. At the time, it was I believe it was a 1-0 game, and then he came out. Relievers come in, blow the lead, and then Corbin Carroll comes up for the Diamondbacks, and this dude he was clutch enough to hit a 2-run home run to give the Diamondbacks the win against the Cincinnati Reds a couple weeks ago. So for the NL, I would have to go with Justin Steele, man. That 16-3 is very hard to compete against with a 2.55 ERA. This dude is just dominant right now. You just can't look past that. Pitching in Chicago, the way that they've been playing so far, those playoff race is going to, again, I've been saying it, it's going to come down to the wire, and we will be looking at that race within the next couple episodes. Got something special for you guys coming up. Tomorrow I'll be shooting an episode with my guy Jovan. He's gonna come in as a guest, and we're gonna put together some lists for y'all. And I hope you guys enjoy it, because coming up with this list has been great. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So that's all we got for you guys today. Before we leave, I just want to make sure that you guys are liking this video, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Make sure you are hitting those like buttons. Subscribe to the channel if you love this content, even if you like it, and share it to a friend. Maybe you might not like it, but your friend might like it. And even if you do like it, share it so your other friends can come in and watch what I got to say about this beautiful game. I have so much fun coming in here talking to you guys about my Yankees and how the season's been going. It's been a complete roller coaster, but listen, there's still hope right now. I'm not giving up on the Yankees. They are 8-2 in their last 10 games. And those 2 losses have been to the freaking Tigers. Like, we had the opportunity to sweep 3 series in a row. We could have been on we could have been on a 10-game winning streak right now. Like, damn. But we lose to the Tigers because we can't finish the job. We just came off a sweep against the defending champs, and you can't sweep the Tigers? Damn, man. Nah, I went on here a couple episodes ago, and I was talking about the Yankees going on a 10-game winning streak, and I got called crazy. The Yankees were halfway there. The best winning streak of the season, matched from May, was 5 games. I was hoping that we could finish the job tonight, but hey, tomorrow's a new day, and what a better way to start a win streak than Old Timers Weekend. Why not? Why not? Right? I believe we're only I think it's 6.5 games back of the wild card right now. So or 7. 6.5 or 7 games back right now. We've got like 4 or 5 series coming up, and then our season's done. So I know the Yankees want to play playoff baseball. It's not within the Yankees to just fold. It's not. Man, come on, Yankees. Come on, let's go. Let's go, fellas. We got a job to do. And I can't do it because I wasn't good enough to make the pros. Now I'm here talking about what we got going on. So make me proud, Yankees. Again, make sure you are tuning in to the network. We've got 3 shows on the network. We got R2L with Joe, Dave, and Tomo. Then we've got CTC with Carl Talking College with Carl. And then we have FFC, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. Man, these shows have been doing great numbers. We just had a night where we had a triple header on the network. We had the R2L show. We had FFC. He came on and reviewed some fantasy rosters, and then Carl came on to preview week 2, right? So in college football. So make sure you guys are tuning in, man. We're dropping knowledge in every show, and if you guys like the content that we're pushing out to you guys, make sure that you guys are liking the videos, sharing the videos, commenting on the videos, and of course click that link down below. We've got 3 perks. We got 3 levels of memberships. It comes with different perks. We got the pro level, all-star level, and superstar level. Click that link, become a member of the R2L community, and continue to watch us grow, man. We love doing this. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.